And then the next command you're going to hear is, that's really important, is on the peak, hold the line.
On the peak, hold the line.
Okay, that's just holding it in your two hands, digging your feet into the deck like a tree rooted, not going anywhere. Ready to go. Another one that you're going to hear is on the peak, pass back the slack.
On the peak, pass back the slack.
That's where you pass back extra rope and it makes a pile and pull back.
You haven't started to pull yet.
You haven't started to pull yet. Starting to pull is when you're on the peak, haul away.
On the peak, haul away.
Okay, you guys know how to haul? Because I'm going to teach you. You're going to be great. So hauling is thumbs up for sailing. Or do thumbs up. Point your thumbs towards the bow. Open your hands like you're holding a line. So hand over hand, hand over hand, hand over hand. Never losing contact, because if you hold this, nothing would happen.
Then Arthur has to do all the work.
Yeah. And hauling away, it's really important that it's a team, synchronized effort. It's like a dance. You have to be in rhythm with the people you're with. There's going to be someone at the top. What? There's going to be someone. Okay. One more time. On the peak, pick up the line.
On the peak, pick up the line.
You look pretty ready to go. I'm really excited. I'm going to be up there doing this thing, so watch me, okay? I'm very excited.
Thanks, team.
Thanks, guys.
All right, are we going to do this?
We're going to do this.
All right. I have a lot of faith in my team. Okay. How are you guys?
Fine. Just because you have more numbers doesn't mean you're tired.
Oh, you guys are going to have a lot of work to do.
We do have a lot of work.
Whoa! Tappan Bridge Park! Oh my god, this is really cool! There's a tugboat!
Oh my God.
Please.
All right, on the peak, pass back that slack.
On the peak, pass back the slack.
You know that one too. You can sing along with it.
Yeah.
Cape Cod Girls. You guys sing. Great.
So for the last month or two, they've been moving the Tappan Zee piece by piece down the river. And so at the beach, we've seen like 3 or 4 pieces sail by with our kids, and they're like, oh my God, it's huge! And so there's another piece.
That's a piece of the Tappan Zee, the new one? Yeah. That's cool. How is that?
Yeah.
How is it in the air?
They have temporary.
It's all about teamwork and keep a good rhythm to pull the line together. Best way, traditional way we do it, and since this boat was built with music, we're going to put it up with music. I'm going to sing an old-time traditional sea shanty, one of my personal favorites called Cape Cod Girls. It's a great, yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, you know it? You want to learn it? Yeah, you do? All right. It's a simple call and response. I will sing a line that goes like this. And you sing, heave away, haul away. Please repeat.
Heave away, haul away.
I sing another line that goes like this. Then you sing, we're bound away for Australia.
Bound away for Australia.
Hear that there's a rhythm, there's a cadence to it, and that's when we haul. So it's we're bound away for Australia. When you hear that downbeat, it's when you pull. And science has proven the louder you sing, the stronger your pull. So the louder you are, doesn't matter if you sing well, it's that you sing loud and you sing together. Are you with me?
You know, we all share about working together and doing good things for the people of Kingston and having better communication, doing a better job of respecting our environment and being able to make our city as sustainable as possible. and really creating a community that we all want to live in, that we are going to want to invite other people to live in. As an environmental educator with Julie, spending our lives out here on the river, I'll tell you a quick little tidbit that you probably didn't know. Just over there is Kingston Point Beach, and I was actually a childhood star. I actually starred in Pete Seeger's first music video. I was a student at John F. Kennedy Elementary School just up the hill over there, and Pete called and said he wanted to do a music video at Kingston Point Beach, and so he got some of us together with our parents, and we all sat around a circle in the sand, and we sang lots of folk songs about the river. And I think from that point forward, my life led me down the path of doing great things for the environment and wanting to connect our Kingston residents to the river and to our environment. So I could think.
Ladies and gentlemen, to our next mayor, Steve Noble.
As you've seen, this political season has been a little bit crazy, and I'm not a crazy person. And so I've inserted myself into this crazy world that we call Kingston politics. And so I'm excited tonight to be able to talk about my vision and my positive hopes for Kingston. I think that we have a lot of really good work to do. We have some really great people that live in this community that want to see Kingston communicate well. They want to see people that are respectful, that are civil, that are willing to bring multiple different groups of people with different ideas together, all for the common good. And that common good is the residents of the city of Kingston, because government works for us. And I think we've gotten away from that. And we really need to get back to that. We need to be able to get back to having someone in City Hall. Thank you, Joe. Joe Fitzgerald.
He's not here tonight, and he might talk about this.
Joe Fitzgerald also helped put all of our work stuff together with Rebecca, and so thank you both. So our vision for the city is one of bringing us together to create one Kingston. It's bringing all of our neighborhoods together to have the sustainable economic development that we desire and need in this city. It's about allowing our transportation system to work effectively, whether on rail or trail or on city bus. We need to be able to move around this city better, and we need to be able to have places to park, and we need to be able to move our goods in a way that makes sense. And we really need to be able to have a government that, you know, we as the people have control over, and that unfortunately is not the case. And so over the next 33 days to the primary, I am going to need each and every one of you to get out there and to be my foot soldiers, because we are doing a grassroots movement. We need to be able to move the city in this new direction, but in order to do that, we need your fundraising help. We need your help on the ground, finding out which voters are likely to support me this upcoming September, and then we need your help getting those people out. If there are people that can't get out, we need your help getting absentee ballots in their hands. If they haven't ever registered to vote before, they have until Friday, this week, to be able to get our folks registered. We also need help getting people to the polls on Election Day. We need help calling people to let them know that and reminding them that it's time for them to do the right thing and help support this new movement. And so with that, I want to also introduce Jim Noble. He's our current Alderman at Large, and all of you know Jim probably, but I'll let Jim just introduce himself and speak for a few minutes.
Thank you, Stephen. I just want you to know I did try to talk him out of it, but he just was so wanting to do this job, and believe me, if it doesn't work out, I think he's going to be looking for another job, because there's no way that the existing mayor will keep him around, and I'm sure his other bride also be in the same boat. So that's even more reason to get out and get Steve elected. You know, for myself, you know, it's like, this is the worst I've ever seen it. This political climate, nobody works together, everybody's in a division of no matter what group, party, whatever it may be. You can't do anything without, you know, being in a battle and a fight. It shouldn't be that way. We should all be working together, trying to accomplish things. Believe me, I have the experience. I've been there so long. I've been started out as committee chairman, public safety, finance, majority leader, and then of course liaison to all the different departments, police, rec. You know, I've been in all aspects of government, and then as the alderman at large. So, you know, I know the process, and I know what needs to get done, and I know it's not being done right now. So that's why I totally support Stephen. Even if he wasn't related to me and my nephew, I would still support him because he's the man. He's the one that's going to move this city. We're always so close to grabbing this golden ring, and I think Steve can bring us there and get us to that golden ring and make the city move and become prosperous. I mean, we just have so many things to offer. No matter where I travel, I always can come back and I say, wow, this city has so much, and you know, this place did so much with less than we have. Why can't we do more? And you know, that's why I'm here, and that's why I want to see Stephen succeed and become the next mayor. And I also want to say, I also need help on the council. Right now we're kind of stymied because they actually have more people working for the current mayor that stops a lot of legislation. And we need people like Lynn Johnson to be elected also. Many other aldermen working with us. And we also need a voice in the legislature because we haven't had one other than Dave Donaldson is the only one that speaks for Kingston in the county legislature. And we have Jennifer, who is serving there now for the last 2 weeks. With that, thank you.
And so again tonight, Mr. Kick's going to be playing. They're going to be starting up another set around 8 o'clock, and so we're going to have a little bit of a dance party for the last hour of the night tonight. So hopefully you wore your dancing shoes, but please help yourself to the food that's left over. But we've got lots of drinks, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this event. And it was really a great venue. So if you're ever looking to have a wedding or a party, this is available. The Hudson River Maritime Museum has this venue. And I'm just happy to be able to support them. And they in no way support one candidate over another, but they do allow us to use this space and rent it to us. And so hopefully you guys can do that as well sometime for one of your events. So thanks again.